Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Jaguars of Dublin taking on the Buffalo Bills. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Here we go. Red, 38. Set, cut.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Green. Hut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. A short one there to Freiermuth. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Give running right is Mitchell. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Jags will strike first here in this wild card matchup. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jaguars 7, Bills 9. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Richardson looking to throw this. Tyreek Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for Bills. First down.
19 right.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Richardson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The Bills passing game, get them down the field. They've got another first down.
Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 32 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 63 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Bills 7.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Come 19.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson working from the gun.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Brings up second and 1.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Ready. 19, 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
70. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
60 Bison.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Warriors, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. Dragon 6. Ready, right?
Richardson on 4th down. He's going to take another shot here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Isaiah Pacheco, 46 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go street.
And Richardson back to throw it.
Dancing to his left. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 24 yards.
Richardson going to change the play here.
First and 10 at the 48.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Richardson.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Pushing his way through. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bills are back within a score.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Jaguars 21, Bills 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Isaiah Pacheco
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Dicker now to tack on the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo.
Here's Richardson to throw. To the left side, finds his receiver, Noel.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. 55 yards.
And the Bills have come back within a score. Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. this game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now up to 14.
Bills 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
47-yard line.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. That is caught. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 25 yards that time.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Down the field, he's got Noel.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have got it back to within a score.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Bills 28.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
And both defenses back on their heels.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
White. Yellow. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 15. And the Dublin first down.
Striker. Steal. Flat. Set. Hunt.
To the air is Rattler. Here's Fryermuth again.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down 6 at the 34-yard line.
Black shot. Red. Cycle. Set.
To the air once more is Rattler. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Warriors. 70. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Throwing on second and long.
Richardson looking deep here for Mooney.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Trap 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
18, Robert, 18. Got it. 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hurt. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Dragon 60. 70 Rays.
To throw once more on second and 10.
Richardson
buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
So
7.
we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Richardson eluding the pressure right.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
On the set.
Richardson going to move him around.
Panther 60, Maverick.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
18, Cup 19, Cup 19, Warriors 70. Ready.
To throw again on second down.
Richardson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll look to throw again.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Here we go. Here, trouble. 38. 60. Black clock. Set.
Going for it. It's Mitchell.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Richardson now throwing to start the drive. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson,
his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Connects with Kittle underneath. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead the third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler.
Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Ready?
Here's Rattler. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
Powering his way forward. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Trying the right side with Mitchell.
And it's a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Richardson going to change the play here.
70 Rangers, 18, 79
At
Broncos.
the 41-yard line.
Cup 19, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Richardson looking to throw this.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Yeah, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Blue, 32.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 11 now.
Ready.
A give right side for Pacheco.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 6-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready, 38. Ready.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Bills 31. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of
Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
18, pioneer. Here we go. 18,
now Richardson going to shift things up.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Now they'll shift things around. Richardson to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Okay, ready?
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Warriors, 70. Ready?
Richardson.
He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Here's Richardson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
For the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts, but without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
1st down.
Set, ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. But now he appears to be in some pain.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
On the double.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Ready.
The give here to Mitchell.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
3rd down and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
They'll run again.
20. 5. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is recovered in the end zone by the defense. My goodness, what a late turn of events here.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they're running what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
18. Ready.
Now Richardson. He's got Mooney. And he's going to get out of bounds with first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Viking, 79. 79 Broncos.
Now Richardson. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds after gaining about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. Now 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Richardson going to move him around.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw. Sends it to the sideline, and Mooney makes the catch. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
70 Lions. 19.
Throwing now is Richardson.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue. That's the backbreaker right there. It's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars season will continue at least one more week as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.